How's it going, truckers? Well, decided to do another vlog. We'll try it out. Anyways, heading to school. It's not going to be a long vlog like last time. But yeah, for those who don't know, I'm going to school for welding. And my wife, she's a stylist. She works at a salon. And yeah, we're hoping we can make something of ourselves. But anyways, heading to school. It's a pretty nice school. I like it. Hopefully y'all can hear me right now, because I know the last video kind of sucked on audio. So I mean, I got a microphone on the way, by the way. Ordered a microphone. Should be here Thursday. It's Tuesday right now, whenever I upload this. But Thursday I should have the microphone, which means video is going to have better sound quality. Ugh. Hair's hanging out. Damn school bus, hurry up! Yeah! We're going to make this trip so much fun. Got a trip coming up for my buddy's wedding. He's getting married in Florida. I live in Georgia. So, yeah, it's going to be fun, man. We're going to go to the beach, get married on the beach. We're going to take him out on a boat for his bachelor party. He's going to be having so much fun. Man, I'm bad at this vlog thing. I can never think of anything to talk about. I mean, I really have nothing to talk about. I mean, I don't want to bore y'all with me rambling on about my life story and stuff like that. I'm sure nobody wants to hear about that stuff. Yeah, it's not like I'm not like these other YouTubers that had it bad, and they found an outlet on YouTube, and that's what made them happy, and they found out they were making other people happy, so that made them even more happy. And yeah, no, my life went pretty good. I had good parents. I went to school, passed school. I got good jobs. I dealt with some asshole bosses, though. I will say that. Like top asshole boss, I have to say, is my boss at Goodyear. My boss at Goodyear, which I will not mention his name, Don. Anyways, but he gave me so much shit from the day I started to the day I left. He was such a short, manipulative little bastard. And I'm 5'8", and he was a good 6 inches shorter than me. But he was older, and his pay was more than mine, so apparently that made him, all-knowing and wise, as he would put it. He would say to me, "Hey, you ain't worth nothing, right?" I'm like, "What the fuck? Why would you say that?" They just came out of nowhere and say shit like that. And, he would just get aggressive. Randomly. I would try to bond with him and relate to him. Like, I noticed he liked guns and knives, so I went and bought a knife. I thought it was a good knife. It was an expensive knife, like $60. Like, I came back and said, "Don, check out my new knife. It's a pretty good knife. It's sharp. Shave your damn arm with it." And he would be like, "That's not a fucking knife." And he ripped out his knife, put it up against my throat. And said, "That's a fucking knife." Man, I lost it there. I said, "You need to get the fuck out of my face, or I'm gonna fight you right here." He put the knife away, got out of my face, but still, who does that? Who does that type of shit? I mean, God. He would try to control everything. Like, we would have a company cookouts every month, and Advance Auto Parts would bring their stuff over, bring burgers and cola and all that stuff, and that we would all have we would have a barbecue. It would be nice. But after everything was done, everything was packed up, we would have some Cokes and Sprites and all that kind of good stuff left over, and he would put them in his office. And me being new, not knowing about this, I went to his office and grabbed one. Because I was like, well, they were free when we had the cookout, why shouldn't they be free now? I mean, that only makes sense. So, what I did is I went in there and got a Coke. This guy had counted all the Cokes. And because one was missing, he freaked the fuck out. He's like, he ran out in the shop and said, "Who stole a Coke?" And I didn't say shit. I was like, oh, fuck, he's mad. I ain't gonna say shit. And he'd be like, well, someone gonna answer me? I was like, nope. Nope, I'm not saying shit. He's like, alright, that's fine. I'm gonna find whoever did this. I was like, what are you gonna dust for fingerprints? Get out of here, Sherlock. God. This guy over here acting like Columbo. Anyways, that happened very often. I would still go in there and steal a Coke because he left early every Wednesday. As soon as 9 o'clock in the morning hit, he would come in at 6 o'clock in the morning, open up the shop, and leave at 9 o'clock in the morning. So, fuck with him all the time. I would go in there and steal a Coke. And he wouldn't know because I would get rid of the evidence. And I was just like, man, he's probably going to end up putting a camera in here one time. But no, he never did. He still walked out of the shop. Somebody stole another Coke! Get real tired of this shit! So, hold on. I'm about to start going. I know you can't hear me when my truck revs up. Anyways, but so I gave him shit, he gave me more shit. And when I started there, he told me I was gonna be making $10.50. I was like, okay, that's cool. I went from minimum job wage or minimum job, so I was like $10.50, that's pretty good. And I said, okay, well, I want to make more in the future. Is that possible? And he said, yeah. Once you've been with me for a year, I'll give you a $2 raise. I was like, oh shit, $2. That sounds good. So, I stayed with this guy. I put up with his shit for a year. Soon as my year hit, I said, hey, Don, remember when I first started, and you said after a year you would give me a $2 raise? Well, I feel I've been putting a good bit of I've been putting, the effort towards. And if you know anything about me, I work. If you're paying me to do work, I work. I don't slack. I don't just, let me walk around. I get the job done. Now, in that shop, we got maybe 5 cars a day. 5 cars a day, that ain't a lot. I don't know how we stayed, open. I don't know how we turned the lights on every day. But, we did 5 cars a day, and he'd be like, he said to me, well, you don't really work, you don't really do anything around here. You work on like 2 cars every day, and I need more out of you. So, I'm not going to give you the raise. Oh. I was done there, buddy. I immediately gave him shit. I was just like, really? So after having 5 cars a day and I'm doing 2 of them, And you got 4 technicians out there? Really? Okay, so I went immediately job hunting. Immediately. And I think it was maybe next week I found a job. And it's going to be paying me 11 an hour. Yeah, I was making 10.15, it's going to be paying me 11. So I told him, you know, hey Don, here's my 2 weeks. I found another job, just want to let you know. And he's like, okay, well, I don't know why you're leaving us. I thought we were doing you good. I was like, you motherfucker. You motherfucker. And so, anyways, a week, I think it was a week and 2 days, I told him this is my last day. He's like, well, you're not going to serve your 2 weeks? I was like, no. This job wants me now, and I'd rather go be making more money. He's like, well, you know, you won't have a future in this store ever again if you don't serve your 2 weeks. I was like, I don't want a future in this store. I don't want to work here. I don't want to be here for the rest of my life. No. I want to work somewhere else. I want to be making more money, not under Don Harrison until he dies. Oh shit, I just said his last name. I'm going to have to blurt that out. Oh, fuck. Fuck it, I don't care. Anyways. There's probably hundreds of them. Anyways, he would, yeah. So, that was the story of Don. And let's see. Any more asshole bosses I had? I worked in a lot of places. Oh! This place I worked, it was an ambulance company. It was actually the place I left Goodyear for. I left Goodyear for this shit. So, I went in there, and they said, alright, we're going to teach you how to work on ambulances, get them, and rebuild them. And I said, cool. Within a month, I had that shit down. How to rebuild an ambulance. From top to, well, not top to bottom, but the whole wiring system. You know how much wiring goes in a freaking ambulance? And I had it down. So I stayed at that job for 3 months. 3 months! And they said, oh no, I'm about to start accelerating again. They said, yeah, but can we see you in the office? I said, yeah, that's fine. They said, well, what we're going to do is take you out of your original place where you're working. Which I like my boss. The guy that, my shift manager, he was a badass boss. I love to work with that guy because he get mad at you when you needed him to. Like, if you truly were messing around or you did something wrong, he got mad and showed you, made sure you knew how to fix it. He made sure you knew how to do it. And I like that quality. I wanted someone to show me how to do something instead of being like, oh, what are you doing, you dumb son of a bitch, and then just get mad. I don't learn from that. I just know, oh, shit, I guess I can't do that. Let me try something else. No, I want to know, oh, shit, I can't do that, and he needs me to do this. So, anyways, they moved me down to these other fuckheads that, you know, they didn't do their job. They fucked around all the time, and it's like I was the only one really working. And they always come up to me and say, man, you're a fast worker. You know what you're doing, don't you? I was like, yeah, I'm trying to work. That's what I'm here for. I'm not here to fuck around. I'm here to work. And get this. They messed around, got behind on their jobs, and then they said, oh, well, if they're getting behind on their jobs, and we just moved him down there, it must be him. Oh, well, here, let's just fire him. And they call me off. It's like, hey, sorry to let you know that you're not going to have a future with this company. And they hand me my pink slip. I was like, I looked at it, I was like, what did I do? What did I do? And they're like, well, we noticed that orders are starting to get behind. The only difference is that we moved you down here. I was like, so wait, it's not even that you witnessed me messing around. You just think it's me. They're like, no, well, the numbers show. I don't care what the numbers show. How about you come out and look at all these other fucktards fucking around? I'll say, you know what, whatever. I don't need a future in this company either. Because if this is how y'all operate, fuck y'all. And then I left. Found another job. Well, I'm not going to talk about that one. Anyways, I found another job. And what would you know? They called me back. Another guy's in charge. One of the guys that was lower went up higher and said, hey, he started becoming the manager. And from what I thought, because I liked this guy, I knew this guy, I talked to him, and I thought he had a good head on his shoulder and didn't fuck people over. Anyways, he calls me and says, hey, like, it's so-and-so. I just became the manager of the company. And I hate what they did to you. They fucked you over. You were the only one that worked over there. I saw that shit. And they fucked you over, and now we are just, complete and utter fucked right now. We need you down here. I need a team that I can rely on, and I know I can rely on you. I said, alright, cool, man. I'll come back. No problem. And anyways, lo and behold, I come back. I'm there for another month. I did everything on the list. I finished 3 trucks within a month's time. I finished 3 trucks. That's a lot. And they bring me back into the office, and I was just like, hey, anyways, we just looked at our numbers, and we just found out we can't afford to hire we couldn't afford to hire you, so we're gonna have to let you go. So, no, what the true thing was is they needed me to finish because they were back on orders, and they needed me to help finish it, and then told me to fuck off. That's all it was. And anyways, I'll be right back. There you go. Anyways, sorry about the lighting. I had to start here. It's already nighttime where I'm at. I'm at school, so I'm taking a break. Anyways, so pretty much what happened was they asked me to come in, finish up their quota, and get the fuck out of their life. I say, a hell fucking no. You know why I say that? Because that bullshit. That's bullshit. I just covered the light. So, let's see what else. What else can I talk about? Oh yeah, there was now one job I said I wasn't going to mention earlier. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to mention it. I used to work at a golf cart shop where I worked on golf carts and I did the repairs on them. When I did the repairs on them, it was a good job. I was making decent money by just taking golf carts and fixing them and test driving them. I mean, who wouldn't want to test drive a golf cart all damn day? But, so what ended up happening is that our driver quit and they needed someone to drive. Since I'm the new guy, they made me do it. Oh, let me turn this down. I bet you can't hear. But since I'm the new guy, they made me drive the truck. And I was like, well, I want to be a mechanic, but I guess I can do this for a little while. He's like, yeah, just do it for a little while, and then we'll put you back into mechanic. Well, guess what didn't happen? He ended up leaving me on the driver. I was driving. I had to drive a 28-foot trailer with a raggedy-ass F-250. I mean, it's not even the fact that it was an F-250. It's the fact that it had a big-ass dent on the side. It was leaking diesel, and it just was not good. The damn tow package fell off. fell the fuck off while I was driving. It fell the fuck off. And I kept telling him, I was like, his name was John. I kept telling John, this truck's doesn't suit. He's like, no, it's fine. He didn't want to spend money on shit. On shit. Like, he made me go get an oil change for the truck. And it's a diesel. So diesel oil changes are a lot. I don't know if anybody knows that, but if you own a diesel, your oil changes are more than a regular gas car. You know why? Because they got to put so much more oil and higher grade oil. So he says, go get an oil change somewhere. I don't care where. Just go get it. Hand me the card. I went and got an oil change at a shop down the road, my buddy's shop. Come back, he's like, where'd you go? The most expensive place you can fucking think of? I'm like, dude, you told me to. Go wherever I wanted. So I went to my buddy's shop. He's like, well, you're not fucking going there anymore. In fact, you're just going to go to Discount next time. I was like, Discount doesn't even do oil. They do tires. He's like, I don't care. So I was like, whatever, dude. But yeah, oh my god. When I drove that truck, I try to do my job fast, like I always do. I try to do my job fast. So I come bringing that truck in that 28-foot trailer. I got used to it, so I drove it regularly. So I came whipping in, and he's like, you need to slow the fuck down in that thing. So I was like, alright, fine, I'll slow the fuck down. I came in, a couple more times. I went slow. This time. He's like, you gonna take all fucking day on this deliveries? I'm like, what do you want? Do you want fast? Do you want slow? I can't do a middle. There's no middle. Because where I think the middle is where I was already at. Anyways. But yeah, man, they used to get a lot of shit from bosses. I don't know. I had a long streak of bad bosses. Luckily, now I have a good boss. I like my boss. He's a funny guy. Big guy. He's big. Ooh, he's big. Yeah, I like him. He's fair. He talks to me as if, he doesn't talk to me as if I'm 12. He talks to me as an adult. And, he stays calm and mannered. Doesn't go over the top. So, that's good. Anyways, guys, I'm not going to take any more time. I got to get back to welding, and I guess I'll upload this either later tonight or tomorrow. Who knows? It's Tuesday now, so I might be putting this up Wednesday or late Tuesday. Anyways, like always, guys, like and subscribe if you like this video. Share it if you want other people to see it. Help me out, help you out, help everybody out. And always, have a nice trucking day. Bye!